首先，容我介绍与会的贵宾，请贵宾起身向大家挥手致意。外贸协会黄志芳董事长，贸易局江文若局长，Mr. William Brent Christensen, the Director of AIT。外贸协会林芳苗秘书长 ，Mr. Sean Fogarty, the Director of ASOA。投资业务处赵丽君兼任秘书。现在，让我们以热烈的掌声欢迎外贸协会黄志芳董事长上台致辞。We are now opening the ceremony with the welcoming remarks by Mr. James Huang, the Chairman of TAITRA.
Director Christensen of AIT, and Ms. Cynthia Jiang, Director General of Board of Foreign Trade, MOEA, and Mr. Sean Fogarty, Director of ASOA. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to U.S. Business Day. Thanks to Ministry of Economic Affairs, AIT, and ASOA. This is our 9th year holding this event. And as always, we are very much looking forward to generating great opportunities for our participating American and Taiwanese businesses. We are honored to have U.S. Department of Commerce Under Secretary Joseph Samsner, as well as 30 state commissioners of the Department of Economic Development, who are joining us by video and sending us their support. And of course, we are honored and our events today are held both on-site and online. And we are so happy to see that 18 excellent American companies here today who will be connecting with Taiwan's leading companies in areas including computer products, IoT, machinery, fasteners, and automotive components. And we will be holding online businesses meetings starting from 8 p.m. this evening to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Business never stops, and neither do we. TAITRA is working very diligently to expand the TAITRA digital platform, which aims to facilitate U.S.-Taiwan partnerships 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, year-round. The U.S.-Taiwan partnership carries an importance that cannot be overstated. Taiwanese companies are deeply invested in the U.S. global sourcing network and have been long the closest and most trusted partners for American companies. This is because we share the same values of goodwill and reciprocity. Under the joint statement made by TAITRA and AIT in September, we will strengthen our supply chain resilience and work with like-minded partners to create productive networks based on our shared values. Our efforts will open new doors for U.S.-Taiwan business partnerships to expand to the new and growing markets in the Indo-Pacific, ASEAN, and South Asia, as well as Latin America. Working with AIT, TAITRA established the Taiwan-U.S. Trade and Investment Networking Center in 2019. This has led to the foundation of the Taiwan-U.S. Business Alliance, which we formed this year. The Taiwan-U.S. Business Alliance is a platform that facilitates partnerships in trade, investment, industry cooperation, talent exchange, and startups. We are joined by over 1,500 Taiwanese companies and key organizations, as well as major Taiwan industry associations, research institutes, think tanks, and U.S.-based organizations, including U.S.-Taiwan Business Council. We welcome more enterprises to join us and take the U.S.-Taiwan partnership to a new level. As you all know, the global economy right now is being tested by a great challenge. But today, we see a great example of how we can come together to overcome any challenge. It's the ninth year for U.S. Business Day, and it's the ninth inning for the world. Together, Team USA and Taiwan will win. When we win, the world wins. I wish you all a great day of business. Thank you.
谢谢董事长。接下来，让我们掌声欢迎经济部国际贸易局江文若局长上台致辞。Next, we would like to invite Ms. Cynthia Zhang, the Director General of the Bureau of Foreign Trade, to say a few words.
Director Christensen of AIT, Chairman Huang of TAITRA, and Mr. Fogarty, Director of ASOA, and ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm very happy to attend today's event on behalf of the Ministry of Economic Affairs. I think that the U.S. Business Day is one of the most important events that link up Taiwanese and U.S. companies to jointly explore new opportunities. Well, because of the COVID-19, economic activities have experienced significant turbulence, and also people-to-people interaction has been barred. However, despite this difficult time, the U.S.-Taiwan relationship has continued to flourish and has reached a historic high. And for example, this year we have visits from the U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary, Mr. Azar, and to come to Taiwan and discuss with us on the collaboration of how to fight against the pandemic. And also in September, we welcome a delegation headed by Undersecretary Keith Craig. Today, many U.S. Commerce Department officials, including Acting Undersecretary Sensar, Deputy Undersecretary Caldwell, and Assistant Secretary Ian Staff, will be saying hello to us through video messages. And I'm sure that if it weren't for the pandemic travel restrictions, they will probably be with us in this room to give their support to us. Of course, our close relationship with the U.S. extends from the federal government to the state governments. We're honored to know that today we have received strong support from more than 30 state officials, including the governor of Colorado, Idaho, New Mexico, and Utah. In addition to their pre-recorded greetings, and they will be also introduce their investment environment, which are available on this event's website. While development of trade between the U.S. and Taiwan has been attract a lot of attention recently. Last year, our bilateral trade have reached to U.S. $81 billion, and which is a growth of 11%. And this high momentum has lasted up until now. For example, in December, the Taiwan's export to the U.S. has reached to U.S. $4.4 billion, which is the second highest monthly volume ever. And on the investment and industrial cooperation front, we have also witnessed substantial progress. Earlier this year, TSMC has announced its intention to invest in the state of Arizona. I think this shows that this will be expected to consolidate Taiwan's position as a trusted and reliable partner with the U.S. In fact, U.S.-Taiwan industry cooperation has never been limited to high-tech. Taiwan's traditional manufacturing industries, such as the precision machinery and the chemical engineering, are also widely praised by our U.S. friends. And I think that which can further make us as a strategic partner for the U.S. reestablishment of manufacturing. And last month, there was a Taiwanese company by the name of Zentria Technology Materials, 生具科技材料, which is a manufacturer of interior building materials and also solar heating materials and container trailer frames, announced its plan to invest in the state of New Mexico. This investment by 生具科技材料 is the best example of that shows how U.S. Business Day can serve as a catalyst to further strengthen our bilateral investment ties, because the investment plan came about after New Mexico Economic Development Cabinet Secretary Alicia Keys led a delegation to Taiwan last year to attend the last year's U.S. Business Day. Well, in conclusion, I would like to mention that U.S.-Taiwan relations are long-term, very closely knit and broad-ranging, with bilateral trade being a cornerstone. So we will continue to explore opportunities to strengthen our trade linkages with the U.S. I think this is precisely the reason why we're holding the U.S. Business Day. I would also like to take the opportunity to express our appreciation once again to AIT, to ASOA and TITRA, and I look forward to a very successful event this week and also for participants to reach fruitful outcomes. Thank you very much.
谢谢张局长。接着，让我们掌声欢迎美国在台协会丽英杰处长致辞。Now, please join me in welcoming Mr. William Brent Christensen, the director of AIT, to say a few words.
Thank you. TITRA Chairman Huang, BOFT Director General Zhang, ASOA Director Fogarty, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. 早安. It is my honor to celebrate the opening of the 9th U.S. Business Day, an annual event that celebrates and strengthens the trade and investment relationship between the United States and Taiwan. I would like to thank the Ministry of Economic Affairs and TITRA for their collaboration and support for our shared trade and investment initiatives. Further, I would like to welcome the 18 U.S. companies participating in U.S. Business Day, as well as the representatives from the states of Florida, Idaho, Louisiana, South Carolina, Washington, Hawaii, and Wyoming. The foundation for the U.S.-Taiwan relationship is our shared values, which include not only our democratic values, but also our economic values. These economic values include free markets, private sector-driven sustainable growth, innovation and entrepreneurship, respect for intellectual property rights, and compliance with international rules. These shared values have guided us toward a trade and investment relationship that has benefited our communities and our economies. This event is a great example of how we constantly seek new ways to build on that success and expand our trade and investment relationship. It is remarkable that leaders from 32 U.S. states and cities took time to record congratulatory messages for today's event. They value their relationships with Taiwan, and they would like to further develop trade and investment between Taiwan and their states and cities. Further, each of the United States' top trade and investment promotion officials, acting Under Secretary for International Trade Joseph Semsar, Deputy Undersecretary Greg Kalbaugh, and Assistant Secretary Ian Steff all took time to send their video congratulations for this event. For Taiwan companies interested in expanding in the United States, I encourage you to reach out to my team in the intercommercial section to learn more about opportunities in the states and cities that recorded these videos and to ask for more information and for introductions. At the federal level, our investment promotion efforts culminate each year in the Select USA Investment Summit. This event is an unrivaled opportunity to hear from U.S. cabinet members, state governors, local economic development officials, and tax and legal specialists that can help turn your investment goals into detailed investment action plans. We believe that expanding into the U.S. market makes good business sense for Taiwan companies, and we are committed to offering the detailed support to help Taiwan companies evaluate opportunities in a strategic and detailed manner. I am pleased to announce that the 2021 Select USA Investment Summit will be held from June 6th to the 9th in Washington, D.C., and we will again organize customized spin-off events across the United States before and after the summit. Taiwan's Select USA Investment Summit delegation has consistently been among the largest each year since the first investment summit in 2013. And in 2018 and 2019, the last two summits held, Taiwan sent the largest of all the foreign delegations. This impressive showing illustrates both the Taiwan authorities' commitment and Taiwan companies' interest in the U.S. market. Further, the delegation that we assemble for the Investment Summit is an example of how MOEA, TITRA, U.S. states, and AIT work together to promote our shared prosperity. MOEA and TITRA have played key roles in helping us to recruit these large delegations of Taiwan investors with a keen interest in establishing businesses in the United States. I hope that the relationships you make today will continue to grow during the next investment summit and beyond. We often describe the U.S.-Taiwan partnership with the phrase, real friends, real progress. 真朋友,真进展. For the role that you all play in solidifying that friendship and helping us to achieve that progress. Again, congratulations to MOEA and to TITRA for organizing this very successful event, and thank you to everyone for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Christensen. 各位贵宾，今年虽然受到疫情影响，美国各州商务厅官员无法亲临今天开幕典礼的现场，但很荣幸的是，我们邀请到美国联邦政府商务部官员透过视讯致辞。首先，我们欢迎美国商务部次长致辞。Despite the pandemic, we have received blessings from the U.S. Department of Commerce. Let's watch a video from Mr. Joseph Semsar, the acting deputy under the Secretary for International Trade.
On behalf of Secretary Ross and the Department of Commerce, I want to take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you to the U.S. Business Day. Your presence and partnership in today's event is a strong and clear demonstration of support to the U.S.-Taiwan relationship, especially in the areas of trade and investment. As Acting Undersecretary of Commerce for International Trade, I have the distinct honor and privilege of leading the International Trade Administration. For those of you unfamiliar with the International Trade Administration, our mission is threefold: to create prosperity by strengthening the international competitiveness of U.S. industry, to promote trade and investment, and lastly, to ensure fair trade and compliance with trade laws and agreements. Thanks in large part to President Trump and his administration's efforts, we have a tremendous partnership with Taiwan, with much to celebrate as the latest available statistics through June 2020 show that Taiwan is the United States' 9th largest trading partner. Investment is also important to our relationship, which is exemplified by the announcement of the $12 billion investment from TSMC to invest in a new plant in Arizona, which is yet another example of President Trump making the U.S. the most preeminent destination of foreign direct investment. The coronavirus pandemic has also reminded us that Taiwan has a great deal to be proud of on the world stage, especially regarding the supplies of PPE and medical supplies. This work has been critical to helping the United States recovery efforts, a point that Health and Human Services Secretary Alec Azars raised during the recent visit. Through both President Trump's signing of the Taiwan Travel Act and Secretary Azar's visit to Taiwan, we reaffirm our commitment to the U.S.-Taiwan friendship, pursuit of shared interest, and celebration of the values that bond the United States and Taiwan to the international family of democracies. As we continue to experience the globalization of technology and the digital ecosystem, the United States is delighted to have a reliable partner in Taiwan in our rapidly changing world. It is a priority of the Trump administration that U.S. companies not only compete in the U.S. and a few large developed markets, but that they compete globally. As we move forward, we value the expanding U.S.-Taiwan partnership. I thank President Tsai and Taiwan authorities for your continued friendship and collaboration, and I look forward to seeing how our relationship and economies continue to grow and thrive over the coming years. With that said, thank you, congratulations, and have a wonderfully productive, successful event.
接下来请商务部副次长为我们致辞。At this time, we will hear from Mr. Greg Kelba, Deputy Undersecretary for Policy.
Congratulations to the Ministry of Economic Affairs, the Taiwan External Trade Development Council, and to all participants on another successful U.S. Business Day. This event is a fantastic example of the bonds that tie the United States and Taiwan. President Trump's pro-growth policies have made the United States the #1 destination for business investment, ensuring economic growth and creating opportunities for hardworking Americans. For 2020, the Kearney FDI Confidence Index once again ranked the United States as the #1 investment destination for CEOs of some of the world's largest corporations. Within the U.S. Department of Commerce, the Select USA program, both in D.C. and through the commercial service staff in the American Institute offices, stand ready to assist companies to expand to the United States. Our biggest investment project to date was TSMC's recent announcement that they plan to invest approximately $12 billion to construct a new 5-nanometer semiconductor production facility in Arizona. TSMC's planned investment will create an estimated 1,600 high-tech jobs, in addition to thousands of additional planned jobs in the broader semiconductor ecosystem. This announcement is yet another indication that President Trump's policy agenda has led to a renaissance in American manufacturing and has made the United States the most attractive place in the world to invest. While this is a marquee investment that the U.S. Department of Commerce is certainly proud of, we look forward to Taiwan businesses of all sizes following in TSMC's footsteps to expand into the United States. Thank you.
第三位致辞人是商务部助理部长。Next, let's welcome Mr. Ian Steff, the Assistant Secretary for Global Markets.
Welcome to U.S. Business Day. This annual event is an incredible opportunity to showcase and bolster the strong and growing commercial relationship between the United States and Taiwan. Congratulations to the Taiwan authorities, the American Institute in Taiwan, and the American State Offices Association on this fantastic event. Cumulative Taiwan investment in the United States stands at over $16.1 billion as of 2019, which does not include the recent TSMC investment announcement, which is the product of strong cooperation between TSMC and federal, state, and local governments leveraging the unprecedented investment climate for manufacturers created by President Donald J. Trump. U.S. subsidiaries of Taiwan companies support 14,200 jobs, $87 million in R&D spending, and $1 billion in U.S. goods exports, according to our latest statistics. As I've said during my past 3 visits to Taiwan, on behalf of the administration, we thank the companies that continue to strengthen our commercial ties through this outstanding investment. U.S. Business Day is a day of great opportunity. Not only will U.S. and Taiwanese companies have the chance to interact and do business, but we at the U.S. Department of Commerce are proud that our state economic development partners will showcase locations in the United States where Taiwan companies can look to expand in order to access the biggest consumer market in the world. To the participating Taiwan businesses, you will also hear from peers who have successfully expanded to the United States and why they chose these locations. Take the opportunity to learn about their experience in the United States market. The U.S. locations will let you know what the advantages are to setting up shop in this area. They have programs to help you find suitable locations, to guide you through the investment process, and to work with you to hire and train talented U.S. local workers. If you are looking to navigate the United States federal regulatory system or any other assistance, our commercial service colleagues at the American Institute in Taiwan should be your first step. They and our Select USA team in Washington, alongside our U.S. Export Assistance Centers located in 90 U.S. cities, are here to help. It's a one-stop shop. Thank you.
各位贵宾，除了美国商务部高阶官员外，今年很荣幸的，我们邀请到30个美国州政府商务厅厅长，透过视讯在本次商机日开幕典礼共襄盛举。稍后我们将逐一介绍。在介绍各州商务厅厅长之前，我们邀请今天莅临的贵宾上台与美国商务部及美国商务厅官员共同合影留念。Apart from the U.S. Department of Commerce, over half of the state's representatives in the U.S. also sent us their greetings. Before watching their videos, we would like to invite the distinguished guests here to get together for a group photo. 有请外贸协会黄志芳董事长 Mr. James Huang, Chairman of TAITRA. 贸易局江文若局长 Ms. Cynthia Zhang, the Director General of Bureau of Foreign Trade. 美国在台协会厉英杰处长 Mr. William Brent Christensen, Director of AIT. 荧幕上是美国商务部以及各州商务厅官员共同为这次美国商机日合影留念，留下纪念性的一刻。We would like our state representatives from the U.S. on the screen above to take a picture together to commemorate this big moment of the 2020 U.S. Business Day. 请台上的贵宾对着我们前方的镜头比赞。Please put your thumbs up for the photo. 谢谢各位贵宾，请回座。Thank you for your cooperation with these photos. Please return to your seats. 谢谢各位贵宾。今年的开幕典礼虽然是采录影的方式进行，但空前绝后的邀请到超过半数，总共30个州的美国州代表们，一同向我们祝贺这重要的日子，并送上热情的祝福。我们将影片剪成了精华版，请各位一同观赏。We are delighted to have 30 states representatives together participating in this special event. Now, let us watch this video together.
Hello, Arkansas Secretary of Commerce Mike Preston. And I want to thank each of you for giving me the opportunity to speak today to such an auspicious and important group.
Dear friends from Taiwan, I am Leslyn Thames, Deputy Commissioner of the Department of Economic and Community Development in the state of Connecticut.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Governor of the state of California, Eleni Kounalakis, and I'm very pleased to convey my greetings and congratulations to the organizers and participants of Taiwan's 9th U.S. Business Day.
Hello, Taiwan. My name is Stephen Chung. I'm the president of the World Trade Center Los Angeles and the chief operating officer for the Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation. On behalf of Los Angeles, I want to welcome you to the 2020 U.S. Business Day in Taipei.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you greetings from Governor Ron DeSantis of the state of Florida. I'm Manny Mencia. I'm the Senior Vice President for International Development at Enterprise Florida, the official economic development organization of our state. Wish you great success.
Greetings from Atlanta, Georgia, USA, the capital of the southeastern United States. To all of our good friends in Taiwan, thank you very much for inviting us to take part in the U.S. Business Day 2020.
Hello, my name is Brad Little, Governor of the great state of Idaho, and it's my pleasure to join you today via video for the 2020 U.S. Business Day.
Hello, I'm Andrea Richter-Gary, Vice President for International Engagement at the Indiana Economic Development Corporation.
Greetings from the state of Iowa. My name is Debbie Durham, and I'm the Executive Director of the Iowa Economic Development and the Iowa Finance Authority.
Taipei de Penguin, Nimen Hao. My name is David Toland, and I'm the Secretary of Commerce for the state of Kansas. I am very honored to accept Minister Wong's invitation to speak to you today.
Congratulations on another successful U.S. Business Day. In Maryland, we really appreciate the opportunities to do business with Taiwan.
I'm Mark Sullivan, the Executive Director of the Office for Massachusetts of International Trade and Investment.
My name is Josh Hunt, and I'm the Executive Vice President and Chief Business Development Officer of the Michigan Economic Development Corporation here in Michigan. I'd like to begin by congratulating you on another successful U.S. Business Day.
Hello everybody, my name is Steve Groh. I'm the Commissioner of the Department of Employment and Economic Development here in Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes, and wanted to congratulate you all on hosting the 9th annual U.S. Business Day to all of our friends from Taiwan.
Ni hao. Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor Keith Marshall, and I want to welcome you to the great state of Maryland. And we would love to further and support our partnership with the people of Taiwan and the people of Nevada. Xie.
Hello from New Mexico, and thank you for inviting me. I am pleased and honored to participate again in the U.S. Business Day.
I'm Eric Gertler, President and CEO of Empire State Development. I want to welcome you and thank everyone for joining us today.
Hello and greetings from the great state of North Dakota. My name is Drew Combs and I'm the Executive Director of the North Dakota Trade Office.
Hello Taiwan, it's my great pleasure to represent Ohio for this U.S. Business Day. My name is Justin Kocher, I'm the Director of International Business Development for Jobs Ohio.
Hello, my name is Brent Kissling, I'm the Executive Director for the Oklahoma Department of Commerce.
Hello everyone, my name is Neil Weaver and I would like to congratulate the Ministry of Economic Affairs and American Institute in Taiwan for hosting the 2020 U.S. Business Day program.
Hello, I'm Rhode Island Lieutenant Governor Dan McKee. I would like to congratulate the Ministry of Economic Affairs and the American Institute in Taiwan for hosting the 2020 U.S. Business Day program.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bob Roth. I proudly serve as our Commissioner of Economic and Community Development.
Ni hao. My name is Adriana Cruz, and I'm the Executive Director of the Economic Development and Tourism Office in the Office of Texas Governor Greg Abbott.
Hello, I'm Governor Gary Herbert from the great state of Utah. I'd like to take this opportunity to send a warm greeting to all my friends in Taiwan.
Hello, my name is Brian Ball. I'm Virginia's Secretary of Commerce and Trade under Governor Ralph S. Northam.
Greetings from Washington State. I'm Lisa Brown, Director of the Washington State Department of Commerce. We're honored to be participating in the U.S. Business Day.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to U.S. Business Day 2020. I'm Missy Hughes, the CEO and Secretary of the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation.
谢谢各位今天的参与。2020年美国商机日开幕典礼圆满结束，稍后于10点钟将有美国商机投资说明会，邀请7个州的州政府在台代表简介各州的投资环境与商机，并提供现场投资咨询服务。下午3点至4点则有美国市场报告会线上直播，带各位了解美国是一个重大的经济展望，怎么期待今天的商机日呢？
今天的商机日，我想在层级上是比往年提升。那美国商务部的助理部长，还有好几位的州长，都会透过视讯来表达对美国商机日的支持。美国在台协会的李英杰处长也亲自出席了今天的美国商机日，所以在都可以看得出来说，美台经贸关系确实是在加温。然后这次不论是业者或者是美国从联邦政府到州政府的支持力度是比往年更为加大。
那其实我们看到就是台美其实现在是关系最糟。
我想这是美国跟台湾双方所共同乐意看到的啊。
那想问一下，就是说，那这次商机日的讨论，是不是跟那个美国国务次卿克拉克来台讨论这个商业对话的前奏有关？
我想美台之间在讨论整个经济合作的大的架构，这个方向是很明确的。那这个现在一方面呢，就是美台之间我们在供应链上必须要加强合作关系。那在供应链的重组上面呢，应该不但是美台，也可能跟其他理念相近的国家，大家一起共同合作来重塑一个具有韧性而且是安全的供应链。我想这是这个大家一致的共识。那所以我们这段时间很多的活动其实都是针对这样的一个目标在推动的。所以我想应该是整个环节来讲呢，从去年11月，贸协在美国在台协会，还有州政府在台办公室协会 ASOA 的支持之下，还有美侨商会的支持之下，去年11月我们成立了美台经贸交流办公室。那这个美台经贸交流中心成立之后，我们今年更进一步成立美台企业联盟。现在美台企业联盟已经有超过1500家台湾的企业参加，而且其中还包括了很多重要的国营事业跟台湾重要的大型企业。那美国这边呢，美国在美台商业协会 US Taiwan Business Council， 还有美国全美的台商总会等等，这些都加入了这个联盟。所以这个整个美台合作的动能，可以说就贸协来讲，我们从去年下半年就一路在可以说是在加紧推动当中啊。那所以我想这个是整个一个大方向性的问题啊。
今天商机日我们看好可以有哪些的这个产业的合作也好，商机也好？
这次商机日哈，我们国内有170几家的厂商报名，要来参加这个商机日的讨论。那美国这边也有20几家大的采购商，所以采购的项目，我想应该会针对这个电机、机械、资通讯产品，还有体育用品。那这些呢，有的是因为疫情的关系，宅经济的关系，那也有是因为全世界加速未来5G 的布局、资通讯的发展，好，所以在这个零接触经济，还有在下一世代新的通讯技术的引导之下，那这次的商机日，我想我们参与的业者主要要呈现的就是我们这些方面的实力。好，谢谢。
谢谢。